morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. And of course, we'll be returning back to our character reviews. And in this one, we shall be covering, gotta go back and make sure. We're gonna be covering Lingluo. Lingluo is a very interesting unit. It's gonna be a really short video because Lingluo really doesn't have too much to her. Mainly because she is like one of those plus more units. If you have other people that could kind of do the same job, you won't need her. You know, we have the likes of Sonya, and Mia, and somewhat Vice. We just have other options of being Fushu, we have her too, and Nymphoneal. We have so many different options of being able to use this character that she's really only used for like niche situations, and my latest investment in her is mainly only purely for the aspect of getting her to being able to be used in Aurora and maybe other like simple PvE content. She is not built for PvP. Never really used her for that little PvP grind, only because I would need to go reform her shell and reform gear, which I already do have. I just don't have the correct amount of gear to matrix ratios settled out, you know, like with having all the bonus sets that I need. So without further ado, we'll just get down to breaking down Lingluo here. So in the details, as you can see, I have her with hella health. You need her with a lot of health. It helps. You can go the defense route. I did have her on a lot of defense modules at first, but it's mainly because of her speed, and that is very important to like note that you want her with more health versus the defense. You know, if you just have whatever you have at the beginning of the game, mind you, by the way, for anybody that's new to the channel that is watching and is also new to Etheria, you do get this this girl here for your 7-day reward. She's free, so make sure you check in every day for your 7 days and make sure you complete everything you need done to get to the free SSR, which is her. Everything else, you want her with like hella speed. The speed is king in this game, and her having good speed takes care of everything, especially for the Aurora fight, which I do have enough stamina to get to the Aurora fight just to show you how important it is that she maintains a decent amount of speed and she's speed tuned to complement your DPSs versus complementing your debuffers, because you want your debuffers to go, then everything else is going to happen, and then Lingluo takes care of everything else. So enough of that. We'll get straight down to the modules. The modules pretty simple. You want her fast as hell. I mean, that's really all you can really do. Make her fast. I need to get a better supernova shell. I would like to have Swift Rush, Cure, and Evil Guard, because I would like to have that extra HP and extra healing percent, but I don't ever have to run Sharon. You know, like whenever you play this game and you're doing grinds for shells, you kind of stay with where it gets you the most amount of benefit for what you're doing. And I would kind of find out that Sharon isn't really beneficial to me, mainly because I already have my Dark Moon shell that I need, and I do also have my, I want to say Fertismo doesn't come from there. I can't remember, but I have every shell optimized what I need from there. I could probably go back and go try for Amber. I think Amber comes from there. And you just don't need Sharon shells as much as you need Nico Nana, Ringokutsu, and if you're into the new PvP geared shells, the Chloros fight is another place that you'll sit at versus hanging out with Sharon. So module wise, you just want her fast as hell, and I do have her on the cure set to get the extra HP and the extra healing effect. That helps out a lot. I would go down and put this to Wellspring, but she doesn't need that much health. You really want her fast as far as PvE goes, to be able to do her healing as needed, right? And that's really all that matters. As far as modules go, she's not really that big of a clue in to where like you gotta like do like, I don't know, some type of crazy Einstein math behind her. She pretty much is only just pure HP, just like oozing out of her. I wish this defense piece, I wish I could switch it to HP because it's bothering me. She'd have even more HP if I had another HP piece, but I don't currently, so it's not that important. Oh no, I do. But she's gonna lose speed. Anywho, moving on to the prowess. So prowess, I got unlucky. I consider this unlucky sitting at this many dupes of Lingluo because she's like, for one, she's the free character, so that means I pulled her an additional 3 more times. Sad day here. Her skills read as this. So this is the most important skill that all people say is like the king of all skills, which is super important. When the turn starts, recovers 5% of max HP up to 5 stacks, which is the well prayer. And once Ocean Waves Echo Well Song resonates, Lingluo deals 240% damage to a single enemy, heals the 2 allies with the lowest HP percentage for 15% of their max HP. Before each healing, has a 75% chance to purify 1 debuff from the target. If the target has no debuffs to purify, has a 75% chance to apply a 2-turn well prayer. Now, what's important about that is if you put her on Bramble and she gets hit, she will then do her skill 1, which also adds an extra benefit of being able to do another application of well prayer on somebody else. It's one of those like if and situations that really work out well. You mean you could put Battle Will on her too to have her proc doing a follow-up skill 1. It's really good to I mean, you have a better chance of doing Bramble because if she gets hit, she'll retaliate and hit and then do well prayer potentially. It's one of those situations that Bramble is a really good option to put on her. Outside of that, this is like by far one of the things you would max out to get your best case scenario from Aurora fights. Outside of that, her prowess for this has the speed boost that you need. So that's your 15 added speed that you need for her overall speed, which is really helpful for her to get from point A to point B. So there's that. Now skill 2, Tides Rise. Lingluo first heals all allies for 10% of their max HP, extends all allies buffed by 1 turn. Target allies receive an additional heal for 12% of their max HP. This is really good. I don't have anything else put here. I mean, I could, but it's one of those like, do I really want to invest in that? It's not needed. I mean, as you could tell, I didn't even get it all the way to level 2. It's just level 1. So yeah, I mean, like it does help to have it. These are like those final pushes. You can kind of do what you want here. Now skill 3 reads, this is the big boy heal. So music plays as Lingluo offers praise through song, applies 1 turn immunity on all allies, then heals all allies 2 times for 12% of their max HP each time. For each buff the target has, the healing effect increases by an additional 15% up to 45%. That is amazing. Of course, the immunity is very helpful. A lot of people use the immunity for a lot of different fights that have like dots or in Anasync when there's a lot of enemies that can inflict debuffs. You would want to have her go first as soon as possible to heal everybody. Use skill 3, protect everybody. Another unit that does the whole immunity thing at the beginning that people that use a lot is Kachi the guard. So that really is all to say with Lingluo, with her abilities. There's really not much to her, sadly. She's just heal and protect you from craziness and give you 1 turn immunity, which is super helpful. And you can put her on all kinds of stuff. I think I've never tried it. I'm pretty sure Tom Weave would be cool on her if you did three swift rush, 3 time weave. I don't know, or 2 cure, 4 time weave, just so she can proc the chance to reset skill 3. You know, because as skill 3 has a long, like super long cooldown. It's a 5-turn cooldown. That's a long time, a really long time. So outside of that, back to it. Supernova, I have Supernova on her. I re-rolled for the HP and re-rolled for speed, and then reduce her damage taken, which is big. That's really major. I don't know if Supernova can have Bloodbath, but I would like to have Bloodbath on Supernova as well. That would help out like a lot. So outside of that, that's really all that she does. She's not that much of an in-depth character because she's just a healer, but she's an important healer that can carry a lot of people in the game. And I use her a lot. She is like really, she matters in the game. I'm not going to say she doesn't matter. So let's go here. Let's go to Aurora, and then I can like kind of go over some stuff here. Continuous battle, and let's go down to 1. And then let y'all check this out. And this is really her only application for me. I don't use her in PvP. There's a lot of people that use her in PvP, which is like really big. Okay. So as you can tell, we do have the start off of our girl Plume kicking off everything. So here's where things turn up right here. This is where everybody gets healed. So now everybody's going before Aurora right now. So all these hits are going to land. All these hits are going to land. And then this is going to land right after that. Boom. So now you have Plume, who's also going to land her stuff again. And really, Lingluo is just kind of keeping everything afloat, really. That's kind of how this is all going. And this is pretty much how that fight goes. Is like it's pretty sweet, pretty simple. And then there we go. We have Lillian finish that off as 1 minute and 3 seconds. Pretty sure I've gotten it done lower than that. But that's really it. That's really all you have that when it comes down to the application of our girl Lingluo being able to be used where she matters most. Aurora is where she matters most. I mean, there's other options. You can go, there's so many different things you could do when it comes down to this. You can not use Lingluo. I mean, other people still use her, but you still need to have like a really good healer. There's the double healing right here. That's always good. And this one, this uses the Chiaki, but you also have like the likes of like Viper as the dispel unit. There's just so many other options that you have when it comes down to this that you're not really forced into doing that. There's a 43-second clear right there. But outside of that, that's really all I have for y'all today. Thank y'all so much. I forgot to add this at the beginning. If you do like any of this content that's put out, make sure you leave a like. Make sure you subscribe. Check out the other videos. There's many more character reviews that are already there on top of a lot of other content that's to come on. And then of course there's guides that may or may not need updating depending on what people want to see. But I do have a Plume versus everything video that does cover Plume just pretty much being everywhere, dominating every part of the game. So definitely check that out as soon as you can, because Plume is just really good and it can help you cater what you need to it. And then as a matter of fact, let me go check here. Plume has 9 days left. So with that being said, go summon Plume if you haven't. So again, thank y'all, peace, and y'all have a good one.